My name is Sofia Hernandez, and I'm 17 years old. One of my favorite things to do in my free time is to watch movies, so I had a very enjoyable time creating this film. I chose to create a mystery thriller because it's my ultimate favorite genre. Due to the fact that my film has a sense of normalcy for the first minute and a half, distracts from the true events of the film. My goal was to make the audience feel as if they were watching a feel-good coming-of-age movie. However, things take a turn for the worse when the supposedly fun day at the beach ends in tragedy. The events of my film lead up to the overall plot of the movie, which continues with the storyline of finding one of the main character's killers, similar to any stereotypical whodunit movie. The inspiration for this film was the 1997 mystery thriller, I Know What You Did Last Summer. The popular film features 4 friends trying to figure out who the mystery killer is in their small summer town. My film was also based on the 2019 hit film Knives Out, featuring the storyline of a well-planned out murder. The entire film features a family attempting to figure out who killed who, which is what the movie introduction was set to create. My film was titled Unretrievable, in which a group of 4 friends find themselves at a beach for an exciting and enjoyable day. The friends are seen tanning in the sand and playing many rounds of football. Suddenly, the football is thrown into the woods on a bad play, and teenager Isabel sets out to retrieve the ball. After she's missing for quite some time, the teenagers Alex, Diego, and Sofia set out to try and find her. As a result, they find her lifeless body in the sand, which is where my movie introduction comes to a halt, leaving the audience with a feeling of suspense. The overall goal of my movie introduction was to encourage viewers to want to finish the rest of the film and figure out who killed who. In order to film my movie introduction, my partners and I had to find a remote location to carry out our well-thought-out ideas. We had been set on filming at the beach since January. This was in order to take advantage of our hometown's picturesque locations and to find a way to stand out from other applicants. In order to get this specific location, we had to hike through layers of mangroves and even cross beachy areas by foot, but in the end, the results were worth the long trek. We used an iPhone 15 to film in cinematic mode. It was quite windy the day we decided to shoot, which is why scenes with dialogue were mainly taken from up close. In order to create a feel-good introduction in the first half, light reggae music was incorporated as a non-diegetic sound. Following the events of Isabel's murder, heavy, ominous, non-diegetic sounds were played in order to create a sense of suspense and to engage the audience. If we were to market this movie, it would be vital to create its own social media page on platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Our introduction would be posted on YouTube as well as other social media sites. Our target audiences would be teenagers to young adults. Some challenges we faced when filming our introduction was trying to align our busy schedules and to find a shooting day that worked for all of us. Another challenge we faced was boats passing through the area playing loud and disturbing music, as well as other people kayaking or paddling through our filming location. Of course, in the end, we found a day that worked out for every person in the group. A personal challenge I faced was trying to make it appear as if I knew how to play football, as my character in the film is seen being competitive with others on the beach. A common challenge for us was staying in character during the film, and having to retake certain shots multiple times took us around 2 to 3 hours in total. Personally, I believe that my production skills greatly improved throughout the process of filming my movie introduction. Towards the beginning of the year, I had never edited in my life. However, after practicing with this film and other small projects, I can confidently say that my editing skills have gotten much better. I would not consider myself to be a master editor, as I am still an amateur, but I can get the job done. My movie introduction was edited through a collaborative effort from all of my partners. We used the software editing app called CapCut. CapCut allowed us to not only add clips together, but to also incorporate music for tone and mood, as well as additional sound effects and voiceovers. The entire editing process took about 2 to 3 days to complete. Film was the football. The football represented normalcy and teenagers simply having a good time. However, the football soon gauged a deeper meaning when the teenagers find it stranded, representing danger and death when they cannot find where Isabel went. By working together as a group and being honest with each other about how each clip looked after we filmed the introduction, we were able to gain important input and learn from each other. Communication was key between my group members, and after every blog page, we would update each other about future ideas for our introduction. We worked on our storyboard together by brainstorming what we thought was important to include in our film. My group also had a group chat in which we would communicate our thoughts. In the end, many compromises were made in order to incorporate each of our individual ideas into a 1-2-minute clip. Overall, we each learned from each other regarding communication and team building skills. What I got out of this project was how to advertise for general audiences, how to incorporate certain camera angles into film, and how many different factors go into the filmmaking process, such as scripts, schedule planning, shot planning, weather conditions, and equipment management. All in all, this was an amazing learning experience. Directing, producing, and editing a movie is a very time-consuming process, and it's harder than it looks. This process requires patience and group contributions. Prior to this project, I had not understood the work that it took to create a film, and I have a newfound respect for directors, producers, actors, and everyone that works on movie sets. For previous media studies projects throughout the year, we've used CapCut to edit and to modify our projects, so we were already familiar with the software. No other software was used in order to modify our footage. All the non-diegetic sound, timing, focusing, filters on the videos, and overall just putting the clips together was done on this one software. I was mainly an actress in the movie. I also created the script for the entire film. Diego was mainly an actor, and Alex was the main editor and another main character in the film. The rest of the movie would feature the aftermath of Isabel's murder and trying to figure out who did the murder and who is guilty. Overall, we as a group learned a lot from this experience and have a newfound respect for the movie making industry.